howtomakeanything.com.
On howtomakeanything.com today, we're going to talk about how to add a script to Sony Vegas. What is a script? A script in Sony Vegas is something that will allow you to do an automated process easily, opposed to doing the manual way, which tends to be cumbersome. Here's a few of my favorite scripts that I have added. One is called Select Events from Cursor. You push it, or activate it, run it, and everything to the right of the cursor has now been selected, so you can do whatever you want with it. Another one is add regions to events. You just simply select a track, then run this script, and you add regions. That is, this is really good for batch rendering. If you have a bunch of clips, let's say you have 100 clips you need to render out, you simply run this script, add regions to events, and now you can batch render all those clips. Another one is fade event in out. It adds fade at the beginning and end of a clip that you select. Now that's one way. I've added these scripts to the toolbar, which you can do in Vegas, but the most obvious way is to go to Tools, Scripting, and then select whatever script you have right here. Of course, that's the slower way. If you use it a lot, it's much easier to add it to the toolbar up here. Now, how do you add a script? Well, first you have to find them on the web. Some of them are included with Sony Vegas. Some of the ones up here come with it, such as batch render. They've since added a batch rendering utility. It's very good. Render image sequence. And I think that's it up here. This is another one I've added, remove all effects. We'll strip all the effects out of a group of clips that you've selected. But how do you add them? Well, you have to find them on the web. Here's a good resource, seen below. That is where you will go and get a ton of free scripts there that are originally written for Vegas 4 and Vegas 5 and have since been updated to work on current versions of Vegas. But once you get the script, let's see, for me, I have everything in this huge repository of scripts, and you can add simply. But first you find your scripts, and then you're going to want to click on your computer and find the folder that Sony Vegas stores all of these scripts in. So go to your C drive, and then Program Files, and look for Sony, which is right there in Vegas Pro 8. You're going to want to find the folder script menu right there. Then all you're going to do is drop your script. This one's called Add 2-Second Gap, which I believe is for audio. You're just going to grab your script and drag it to the script menu. Vista asks you if you want to do it. Yes, I do. Please. Okay, it copies it to that folder. Then you can go back into Vegas without restarting, go to Tools, go to Scripting, and press Rescan Script Menu folder. Now that script, which wasn't there before, is right there. Add 2-Second Gap that I just dropped in. It's super easy. These scripts are all over the place. A lot of them are free. There are some you can purchase that are really super fancy, like Ultimate S is one that does a whole bunch of things, or Excalibur is another one that's really good. But those will cost you around $100, but you can find almost everything you want Vegas to do in an automated fashion free on the web. And then all you have to do is drop it in that folder and then hit rescan that folder in Vegas, and you're ready to roll. Add them to the toolbar here if you use them a lot, and they're super handy. And I recommend that you do this, because once you use them, you'll never want to not use them ever again. That's how you use scripts in Vegas, and this is howtomakeanything.com.